All right, this is Mobilegamernerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free to play mystery shard only heroes everyone can use run. Today is a good day. I don't know if it's a good day. We're gonna see. So, what do we got? We just blew through about 50 shards. Yeah, I got nothing. Got freaking nothing. And then we've got 400, not 500. I wish we had 500. 453 ancient shards, 81 void shards, and 26 sacred shards. So, yeah, we're moving up. We're actually going to have 82 void shards and 27 sacred shards very soon because we are about to finish the weekly, monthly, whatever the hell those are, quests. And we did just get the last section of this month for Cleo. So basically, one more month, and we have her. She'll be ours. Let's look at her. All right, wrong button. Like, wrong button. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. So there we go. We're gonna get her. We'll have a nice little wing fox chicken. I don't know what the hell she is. Wing fox chicken thing. Skinwalkers. So that'll actually help because we can use her to beat the Skinwalkers thing, the faction crypt. So there you go. Problem solved. All right. And then we also have Ryan. What is Ryan from? I don't even know. She's Dark Elf, so we could, possibly use her for that faction crypt. We'll see. I mean, basically 2 months on that one. I'm gonna try and beat it before that. We'll see how it goes. Now, as far as this whole fusion thing goes, we have here. We'll go in here. Fusion. As far as the nut fusions, we have one of him because we fused him, and then we have a lot of him. So basically, we wasted 4 when we fused him. So that's 4 right there. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've gotten 10 of him and we've got 1 of him. So we're good. We've got the extra hero. We've got this extra hero. We're more than likely not getting the werewolf guy because we can't do the summon event part. So screw that. I'd have to save up probably about 5,000 of those mystery shards in order to do it. So there was no point in doing it because I need it for my 6 stars. So screw that. We're definitely not getting nut butt. We're not getting nut butt. We are getting some extra heroes. So the good news here, though, is that it gave us, you know what I just realized? We're gonna lower the volume a bit because the music is super loud in my headphones. Here we go. So essentially, we have to fill this back in again because I just got my next 4, so we're working on that as we speak. But right now, I just kind of fused a bunch of heroes. Faction Guardian. So look, this is what I'm trying to do. We need 4 more of this guy, and there's 16 total, correct? I think 16 total. So there's 2 more that I'm trying to get right now, and that'll fill in this. And I had the ranger girl here, so I took her out completely, and I used those extra pieces to give her skills and another one. Actually, I think I might even have another one. We'll see. So I pulled them all out, and now we're just going to use him for the faction guardian, and we're just going to leave it like that forever. And then eventually, if I do decide to get him skills, I'll just give him skill books. So that's where we're at on that, and that way these 2 will get skill books, and everything will be great. So we'll just have an entirely full faction of this. And I actually was looking here outside of Shadowkin. I'm almost done, and Skinwalkers actually was done, but I pulled one of the heroes to do something. So we just need another channeler or something just to kinda fill this in. I technically could just farm one of that stupid graybeard guy, and we'd have it back. I think that's what happened. I pulled him out. So there we go, and then he'll be done. So really the only faction we're not done on would be Shadowkin. So that's it. We're working our way up on it. It's looking good. Getting some headway here. Almost all of our faction guardians are finished. How nice is that? So it only took us a year, right? It only took us a year. Now, as far as heroes go, we have been doing the what is it? All the events. So I've been doing them one because it's given me some good gear. So I've been getting some gear. I've been leveling stuff to 8. Anything that was good to 8, I would level to 12. Or if I really just like the stats of something, like say this one, if it had speed on it, this is actually an old one, but let's find something better. Here we go, this one. So this one, I may end up selling, but I don't know because the accuracy is really good. So I would level it to 12 to 8, and if I got speed, I left it. And then if I didn't get speed, I'd try to go for 12, and that got me points in the artifact enhancement events without having to waste a lot of silver. Then on top of that, I did try to finish out some of these newer heroes that I'm building. I'm building out some of the campaign heroes. So he's done. He was done before. Finished her out, so she's done for one of the other faction, for one of the other artifact enhancement events. I finished her to 16, and him I'm working on right now. So we got some 16s here already. and I'm working on these few here now. So we've got a few left, and then they'll be done. His skills are done. He's max, so what's good. I kind of want to get him to 6-star first because his skills are max, and then I'll do her to 6-star. I'm going to farm her, but first, so really, I just have a lot of farming to do. I need to finish farming him real quick. Once I'm done, which I think I'm done basically. Once I get all the extra Sylvian Washer heroes and I can fill in my faction guardians, I don't need to do it anymore. So, granted, that's basically the whole fusion. But once that's done, then we go back to farming him, and then we're going to go to farm her, and then we're going to farm all their masteries. So that's basically the next set. So we'll have 4 more campaign heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, all to level 60 and all max skills. Then their mastery's done. And eventually, like I said, I want to start doing some campaign hero tutorials and stuff. Like just show off the heroes that you can get for free in this game. Because right now I only have like 3 or 4 of them, 5 of them, like that I actually use. So it'd be nice if I would just kind of highlighted the ones that you can get early on. So if you're like, hey man, I really need a hero, and I haven't gotten any summons that were good, or you made a mistake and you fed all your random heroes to some other hero and you regret it. This is a good way to get some heroes that can get you through some content. And I feel like they're all going to be pretty good, to be honest. Like, I think she's going to rock in the set that I have with the lifesteal. I think he's better now. I fixed him because he had some really crap gear on. So I fixed him, and now he actually has some decent stats. His crit rate is right. His attack has gone up tremendously. So once he's 60, he's going to be a lot stronger. I got him some extra stats. We got him some crit damage on his amulet. I gave him a better ring. And yeah, I think they're going to be a lot better for Fraction Crypts, and we're going to start moving ahead on them because I actually do need one for Lizard Men. I do need Undead Hordes, and I do need Knights Revan. So all 3 of these are good. I want to see how good they are in Faction Wars. Remember, that's my goal now at this point is Faction Wars. He's also Faction Wars. Those are all 4 factions that I'm like working on. Let's put it that way. So that's the goal here is to see how much we can get done in Faction Wars at this point, and that's what I've been working on while getting the extra heroes and gear. I'll show you that stuff in a second. Faction Wars. So now we're at 645. Here we go. So Undead Hordes, we haven't done it yet. I think this is where we've been having problems, and it's because we were using that other guy. Here we go. By Rarity. No, what am I doing? By freaking Rarity. What? This new setup is really weird. Real weird. All right. Include Vault. There we go. Hide. So we have some options here. We were originally using this guy. He wasn't doing much. So now we do have Lich, which I've heard is good. So we can bring Lich in eventually. I'm going to level him possibly. We're going to try it out with her. We need somebody who can do healing or maybe just something other than attack. And I think we're going to have to replace somebody on this team eventually. Definitely not her. More than likely not her. She's really good for the bosses, so we may just switch her in and out. So really, these two, and honestly, she could probably work. I think if I get somebody in here with a shield, it would be fine. So I think taking possibly her out and putting in Lich would be maybe my end game goal here, possibly. I could throw him in a shield set, and that would stop my heroes from getting killed on the waves. I do this on every single faction. I throw one hero in a shield set, and that stops them from dying during the wave. Almost every time. Almost every time. Not every time, but almost every time. So that's kind of something I think we're going to do. But for right now, we're going to leave her in for here, and we're going to bring my girl back in because reasons. There we go. Let's see what they can do in here, because honestly, I don't even know. We're going to do this not on auto. I got to make sure we get it. We kill them. I think we have done this one before, and it didn't go well. is That's the nice way of putting it. I think the second round is where things go bad. Now I haven't used her since I built her up to 50, so now we're going to see how she runs. I think once she's 60, she'll be pretty badass. Now these two are kind of jerks. All right, only one because I think they hit everybody, and then they do like a weird decrease turn meter or something. There you go. They do that, and that is horrible. So now we got through that. This was the team that sucked. We're gonna try and speed down them. Try to kill this dude. All right. So now this does what? This does attack 3 times and decrease defense. That's always useful. So we're gonna try and hit these 3. All right. So it did 1 and not the one we want. Now we're gonna try to hit this guy. Now he's got drop defense, and now we can maybe get some turn meter with this. That turn meter boost is kind of helpful, even though people say it's not. Now he's gonna get a turn. All right. Hopefully this kills somebody. That was good. That was bad. So, yeah, that sucked. So that's why the shield is good. See, we wouldn't have died there, and now everybody's getting their ass handed to them. So a reviver would be good in here. I think there is a reviver we can do, but as of right now, this is why I want more AoE heroes, because I feel like we're gonna need to get that done, or an attack up hero. So let's get out of here real quick and just honestly look. Let's end battle. Let's just look at this specific faction so that we can see who we've got and what we. So champions, faction, all right, and champion vault. This is kind of how I run my way through a faction fight at this point, at least. We want to see which heroes we have, which ones will do the things we want to do. All right, so here we are. We're at this faction. So he wasn't doing too well. This guy could work. He sucks. Kind of sucks. Guess she might work. Try him. This is Dark Elf. So let's take them out. Hopefully I brought the right ones in. Let's see. Let's find them now. All right, so here we go. Undead Horde. Undead, 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 undead. All right, so we have all undead horde. Let's look at their skills and see what they do. So Lich basically does a decreased accuracy, which could be good for the fear on the bosses. Who knows? Places increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns, which sucks, and heals this champion by 20% of their max HP. Also sucks. Not good. Attacks one enemy, decreases the target's turn meter by 100%, places a 30% speed buff for 2 turns. So this is why everyone likes him. This is it. That's the skill. So this is garbage. It's basically just for him to stay alive. Otherwise, there's no reason to even have him. This sucks. I don't care about decreased accuracy. I mean, yeah, it could help you, but it's not going to be like amazing. Like if it's on him, great. If not, who the hell cares? This, however, is awesome because it not only drops speed of the boss, but it decreases their turn meter by 100%. So yeah, you can essentially just kind of keep the boss not attacking once the ads are dead. If it's one of those fights where the ads don't die and they get revived, technically speaking, that works too because you could just kill them and then keep turn meter reduction on the boss, and then she won't revive them. So there is, I can see why a lot of people would actually say bringing 2 liches is how you beat faction crypt. We don't want to do that. I want to exhaust all options before we do that. So now let's look at the ones that we're not using. She steals a buff, which honestly doesn't really help me too much. It's helpful, but it's not amazing. I mean, if you have an unkillable in a wave, I mean, it could be the difference between a win or a loss, but it's not like sometimes most of the time, if that's the reason you lose, probably because your team is not built. This has attacks 4 times at random and has a chance of putting a leech. That could be helpful. I ain't mad at that. And then she places a 50% increased attack and crit rate on this champion for 2 turns and grants an extra turn when Seducer is on the same team. We do not have Seducer. Really, this is just going to waste a turn. So I don't think she's someone we're going to bring in. I'd rather not. No, that leech sounds good, and removing a buff might be good. I don't. It's probably a last ditch effort. Now he attacks and he does a freeze. That's useful. Freezing enemies is a good thing. Places increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. That is very useful, and increased defense on him. I don't care. The attack buff is worth it because we don't have it on anyone right now. Then attacks one enemy, has a chance of placing a stun. All of these are good. This guy is getting built. Like he's going to be the one that we probably build for faction crypt because what is his speed in faction crypts? Perfect. Speed in faction crypts and increased attack and stuns and freezes. Perfect. Let's see. What's his rating? Yeah. Well, not surprising that this random hero has a decent rating on a lot of stuff. Really not surprising. The Rotting Mage is probably going to be the one we build. So we do need Lich and we do need Rotting Mage. So now we've got one of these heroes can be. All right, so one of these guys can be sped up and one of them can be. Now, his only thing is this. So when we finish, if we book it, that brings it to 3 turns. I feel like that's enough where I don't need to worry about speed on him too much. I feel like if we just give him a good set, it'll work. So you might want to consider the shield set on him. Because to be honest, he's more useful in the long run, this guy. Um, I feel like the shield set might work better on him. What does he have on him right now? He's in speed right now. Actually, no, I think it's a tough call, man. I mean, speed on him might be better because we can keep getting the attacks and the stuns and all that other stuff up. The other one's just for like a 1-turn deal, and then he's basically useless. So you're just using Lich for something for the boss. That's it. Like, that's the only thing he's useful for, really. Unless you have there's like a hero that just really sucks and you need to kind of take him out of the picture. But this gives us CC now. So now we have CC. So if we bring in her as a nuker, keep her, we need damage. So we're gonna have to maybe even consider rebuilding her a little bit. Got crit damage. I mean, she's not bad to be honest. I mean, her speed's good, her crit damage is good. I mean, not terrible. We'll keep her for now. So these two are our damage dealers. So that works. All right. Then we've got her, basically does decrease speed, 2 hits, 3 hits, and decrease defense. So she's not terrible. So we're gonna build her. Let's just say we use these 3 as our damage dealers. All right. And then we bring in possibly, I feel like that would be the best option here. Because these two, as much as I love them, I mean, unless I need it for the boss to kinda like I would bring Frozen Banshee in maybe for the boss, but other than that, I don't see any reason to really now he's the one we have to bring for the boss, so I think we might just do him in the shield set and keep him speeding, because then we get our attack up and the freeze and the stuns more often, and I feel like him cycling his skills is probably more important. So, yeah, freeze is what it's on. It's on a 4-turn cooldown, 3 when it's booked, just 4 turns. So that's not bad. I ain't mad at it. Keep it, and the debuff chance goes to 100%. So really, we can just build him as a speeder, get his speed up as much as possible. So what does he have? He has garbage stuff on here. He's just in all speed. So what we're going to do is we'll probably end up building him a little bit better. He's got an attack chest. Immediately, we're going to remove this, destroy it. Bye. We're going to equip this. And we're going to go here. Got a crit rate. Now, he's got attacks. So he actually attacks with these. See, that's an attack, and that's an attack. So be honest, having a crit rate might be a good idea. So why don't we just take this off, because this thing sucks anyway. Remove this, destroy. Nope, destroy, confirm. And we'll just, oh, we don't want that. What did I just do? Oh, I was looking at a defensive thing. That's why. I'm not mad at that either. I think we might be able to do that. Because more defense is good on these guys. I like to have them fast and defensive. I basically would build him almost like what's his name? Like not Spirit Host. Damn it, Apothecary. Kind of how I would build. So I think, what do we have here? Speed. Does anything have speed? So here we go. 12 speed. What does this have? It has nothing. So we're gonna remove this. It's actually a garbage piece. So we're gonna destroy it. Confirm. Going to equip this. We're going to equip this. Now he's got crit rate. Got some more defense, which is good. He's got the 12 speed on here, which is good. Now we've got defense here. Got an accuracy piece here. Don't need. This thing's garbage for him. Like, why do we even have this on there? I have more accuracy gear. So let's see. This should all have speed. This has accuracy. Actually, he needs to land the stuns. This actually, we can remove this. Remove, destroy. I have a crit one? No, I have defense. Actually, I have some stuff in here. Jesus, I didn't realize that. Look at all this stuff. That has speed. This has defense, which actually could be better if we're going to do accuracy. I forgot that I took this stuff off of him. Let's try it on. Let's do a fitting room. Filter, fitting room, try on. See what happens. Try this on. Weapon, this is speed and accuracy. Try on. Has speed and resistance. Try on. All good things. Have this. So we just need a boot, but that's an attack. So I think maybe we'll just leave it like that. Now we get a little more attack. We lose defense here. Gain a little bit of accuracy. We lose some resistance. Our speed is still actually higher than it was originally, so that's not bad. And we don't have a speed, even better. I mean, it's not better that we don't have it. It's just better that we aren't using it. So um, then we can put one on, and he'll be really fast. Get like 40 something speed out of that. So yeah, this could be a good option actually. I'm okay with this actually. Let me see what else we got here. We don't want lifesteal. We don't need sleep. He only has a single target attack, so it's useless. I just started getting some regeneration set, so that's good. I need another regeneration set. Crit's not going to work for him. That's not going to work for him. Destroy's not going to work for him. Uh, poison, yeah, no, we don't need that. No, I do have a good set for him. Counterattack could work. I mean, I don't think it's right for him, but you could do that where he just counterattacks and stuns. So every time somebody attacks him. Damage taken from AoE, it's not bad if we actually had a set, but we don't. I think speed is where the problem is here. So let's just look at speed. I don't know what we have. Primary stats, speed. All right, so we have Guardian, Resilience. Resilience might be okay. I could do Resilience on him. As long as we have more speed on the chest, I think it'll work. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do this. Try on. Go. I didn't want to do that. All right, so now we're gonna go close this up. No, we have accuracy. We're gonna remove these because I don't want to use them. Remove. Waste a lot of silver right now. Remove. This is garbage. Oh, this one's okay. We can keep this one. This one is garbage. Eh. Yeah, maybe, kind of, sort of. You never know. A defense hero could be good. Now we're gonna go to accuracy. Now we're gonna equip these, right? That was what we did. 1, 2, 3, and then the defense, right? Defense. Now we got that. Now we're gonna go down to what were we doing? We were doing resilience. Resilience is the fun one. Resilience. All right, so we've got a speed boot right here. We're gonna use that, equip that. Have silver. We do not have a lot, so we'll deal with that in a little bit. Got silver, so now we've got a chest here that's plus 16 with defense. Perfect, and it has speed and accuracy. Even better. Look at that. Perfect setup for him. Now we just need a ring. I'm gonna say defense or HP. Say what we got. I want one that's good. Defense, attack, HP. Defense, and HP. That's not bad. That has all the good stuff to keep him alive. This is HP, defense, and attack. I don't really care so much about the attack. This is actually really good. Look at that. It's already ready to go. So we've got HP and a little bit of attack. This is actually really good for him. We're gonna stick with that. Equip that. In 3 seconds, we've got a rotting mage. See, this is why I said it was good to keep some of that old gear, man. You just like sometimes you just need it. And now we can build rotting mage. But like I said, this is for future. So this is like something we're just looking at each faction and kind of seeing what the next step is. And I think that's really what I need to start doing with each one of my factions because I've been building heroes like for the factions, but I haven't been like doing stuff like this where it's like, all right, we need to really focus in on stuff. And I've been saving books and I have stuff that we can use for him. So I could technically book him out right now. How many skills does he have? 3, 4, that's a big one. So 10. So I could book him out right now. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't book him yet until I 6-star him anyway. So I have to guarantee myself that I'm going to use him. Who knows? Uh, Lich, though, a little bit more of a I don't know yet. Because to be honest, as much as that one skill is good, unless I can't win, I don't know if I really need it or want it. I do want it, but I don't. Like, I know it's going to be helpful, 100% helpful. It'll make the fight way easier. But the question is, can I do it without it? And that really just depends on if I build the other one. So really, we're gonna get rid of her. All right. Where are we going? Master Vault. So she's going away. She's going away. We're gonna build her second. So she's gonna go back into the vault for now. And then that's it. This back by rank. All right, so we're back by rank. Let me see. Do I have anyone else floating around in my inventory I don't need? No, I do not. All right, we're good. Right? Yeah. Okay, we're good. So I've got Lich ready to rumble. So now we'll just level up a couple 40s and get him started. Maybe we'll work on that while we level him. We'll get him built out and see if he works out really well. I feel like he's going to be really good once we get him built. Surprisingly enough, he just is good. I mean, I thought he was going to be trash, to be honest. I forgot he was even in my vault. And now I just got him to 15k power at level 40. So he's going to be actually pretty efficient now. Let's see how he does. I'm curious now. Let's see if having a level 40 in Faction Wars actually changed anything. Stuns. Where were we? We're right here, right? Right? This is where we were? Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll get her out of here because he wasn't doing much anyway, and bring him in the front so that everybody gets more attacks. Okay. Let's see if a level 40 can change our game. Probably should have saved that. I'm eating a cookie right now. I just decided I really want one. All right, we're gonna kill this one. Crazy that he was the slowest one. All right, so let's see if we can get a freeze off. Nope, we did not. Remember, we're gonna need that accuracy banner, especially because we're at what level 17, right? So we're definitely gonna need some extra accuracy to make this work. All right, we want to save our attacks as much as possible. Get an attack. Don't get an attack. Damn it, he got an attack. Oh, all right. Forgot that we need the shield set. All right, so let's see. Now we're gonna do this, and we're gonna try and kill these guys because they suck. This is why that shield would have been good. Try using this. God, he didn't have any debuffs on him. That sucks. Him. All right, attack up. Yeah, the shield set's definitely gonna be what we need. He's dead. One of these heroes needs to have that shield set to block all that extra damage. Yep, definitely gonna need it. All right, so we definitely need to bring Lich in and put them in the shield set. So we're gonna bring him in, but I feel like he's gonna help. He was already doing. I just gotta get him faster because, like I said, he's slow as crap right now. He's supposed to go before everyone, so we got to level up his boot. That's why we lost, by the way, on that. If you get the extra attack up, then we would have had more attack and been able to do more damage with our AoEs. So that's really what we're gonna go for. I'm gonna try to move forward on that one. As far as the other one, where am I at in here? You don't need to worry about Barbarian because we already finished it, and that's kind of it. All right. Clan boss, there's not much going on there. I actually missed the box this week. I forgot to use my keys last second, so I didn't even get a freaking any fragments this week. So whatever, it is what it is. Dungeons, we did do Phantom Shogun. Gotta have tea, and I'm eating cookies. Tea and cookies, the best thing ever. We did beat stage 9. I'm gonna swallow because it's very important to eat these cookies. I have these like really good chocolate vanilla cookies, and they're amazing. Maybe one day I'll advertise for them. But that being said, it doesn't have anything to do with Raid Shadow Legends. Nothing. Literally nothing. So we're just gonna skip over it now. All right, stage 10. Got our ass handed to us. I don't even remember who I used in here. I was joking around with this. I don't know what I did. I had my best team. I think we had who do we have in here? Kale? And Kale? I don't know. Let's see. This is the new dungeon. We did no planning here. And just kind of threw a bunch of heroes in and said, screw it, let's see what happens. And we won. Now, I don't know if this is the team that did it. We definitely need to probably bring in Spirit Host or a couple of other heroes that can, what is it, remove debuffs, right? That's the whole thing, is that he does all these debuff things. I think we were trying to do a whole bunch of like burns, and poisons, and random stuff like that to beat him. That was kind of where I was at. But he is cool. He's badass. I like him. I don't like his skills, and I don't like that he freaking wipes the floor with my entire team in one hit. But I do like the music. I like the fire. I like that sword hit he just did. It's very. I like samurais. Like Shadowkin's my favorite faction as far as like the look of heroes. They might not be my favorite skill wise, but they are my favorite looking. And to be honest, once I build most of them, I feel like I'm gonna love all of them because I like Odachi. I like Vagrant, Lady with the Baby. I like her. I like the dude with the mask that throws the giant fireball across everybody and does stuff. That guy I like. I like the Life Taker. Yeah, literally all of them I like. It is my favorite faction. And I'm angry that I have one of the epics and I can't use it because I want to use her. Looks angry. Uh-oh. Are they gonna kill Syl? That's the death. That's death. If Syl dies, we die. Huh. I don't really know what's happening. I honestly don't even know how I beat this, to be honest. I guess this is how I did it. Just extra turned ourselves and then revive people so they don't have that debuff anymore, right? So technically you could just throw a bunch of healers and revivers, right? 2 revivers, let one die, revive with the other, bring in Broad like what is it? Bring in Broadmaw That'd be funny. Bring Broadmaw, Arbiter, Sill, Grinner. Just bring in a bunch of revivers. Say screw it. Like here you go. You can kill me all you want. Put them all in shield sets and see how it goes. Or immunity. That way you get a bunch of attacks right in the beginning. Music is pretty epic, if you will. Macking them in the face. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with this fight. Oh, there we go. That's what happened last time, I think. I think I fought this and we died. And then I just put it on auto and walked away to like go do something. I came back and we won. So I don't really know what's going on in this fight. All I know is that I beat it and I don't know how. I literally wasn't paying attention. I just threw heroes in and they won. So obviously this team didn't work. We are gonna have to bring in, like I said, Spirit Host probably or someone else that can block stuff. Maybe even Odachi. He's defensive and he has block buffs. He can't remove them though. That's the problem. He can only block them. But I don't know if these are blockable. I'd have to read his skill set and figure it out. I only saw a couple videos on him, but blocking them passive skills going to be one of those epic epic final fights where he just like where they fight each other to death. I know I'm going to lose because it never goes in my favor, but I'm just saying in general. And we're dead. Thank you. So yeah, this is a shit fight. Stage select. So yeah, but we did beat it. We got it through in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. I honestly don't know what team I used. I think it was a bunch of poisoners. I can't remember what I did. I did this fight. Team I'm using now I used for like some weird thing I was doing in another video. But we did beat all of these pretty quickly, so we at least can farm these now if we want to. It's not doesn't seem to be too crazy. Probably just farm stage 3 for 5 to 6, and it would be the least amount of energy. So you get 5 or 6 per 8. Ain't bad. Then that's probably it, honestly. I probably will not be pushing all the way down here to what 25 or even a reason to do this. Yeah. So I don't think we'll be pushing any further into this for a while. It does look like this is the stage we're going to need to beat if we want to if we want to do accessories to the second level. But once again, this just came out, so it's technically not needed for any content. So the only content this is needed for is this content, really. Or if you're trying to beat something like by leveling up, by overpowering yourself, then it would be useful, I guess. But it's obviously not needed to beat all the content in the game. It's just helpful. That's all it is. So do we need this? No. Does extra stats help? Yes. So if you are going to do any of this, I would say don't waste too much time on it. Probably just do a couple of runs on it and see how you do. If you can get to stage 3, that's great. I don't see why not. It's if you're up to this at least, there should be no reason you can't really just farm stage 3, get 5 to 6 pieces, and just that's it. 1 star on every accessory, just that little bit of extra stat, and then the ones that are good, those are the ones that you're going to level. So just basically get that 1st star. If it's a crap stat, don't waste your time on that piece anymore. Unless it's a really good piece and you're just invested. Do what you want then. It's up to you. All right, so that's the new dungeon, and that's where we're at on Faction Wars. We are going to be working a little bit more on the Faction Wars. I want to really focus on that a little bit more, and we'll go from here. We'll get some stuff. There we go. Tournaments, like I said, I'm doing them all. Right now, we're focused on Fire Night. It's not super exciting. I just put it on auto and ran it for a little while. Go Fire Night. We just started it. I haven't really been messing around with it. I was doing a stream on Watchers. I haven't really played with it, but I just kept it on auto. So we just finished the first 2 rings, and within the next few days we'll finish it. I'm not worried about it. We just got some more energy for free from that that stupid Call of Arbiter thing, so that's fun. Classic Arena we already finished. Champion Chase starts, but we're not going to finish that one. Sand Devil, I think I fought once in here. There's a tag team going on, and that's not going to happen. There we go. Yeah, there's this going on if you want to clear Sand Devil for crap that you don't need really. This person's like right in the middle of a fusion too, right? Like this is somebody these are people that probably have either tons of energy saved up or just spent a bunch of money on energy. There's no reason to waste your time on this. I did 1 run and it was 8 points. So 10 runs is 80. 100 runs is 800, right? If you were doing it on my stage. Kind of give you an idea of how much energy you're going to have to use to do. So don't do this unless you have extra energy or you just don't care about the fusion and you haven't been doing it. And even then, these rewards aren't that great. Like this is for one summon, you're gonna waste that much energy, and for what? For something that's not gonna really help your account too much. Let's put it that way. Not gonna help. You'd be better off unless you're like further along, like 2, 3 years in, then it might help. But right here, you're better off doing Fire Knight and just getting some of the rewards from here because you can at least farm some gear. The classic arena takedown, that one's easy. Just do it. You get it for free anyway. And events, dungeon divers, we're working towards. I'm almost there because we're doing Fire Knight right now. So I'll probably get another copy of him. I'm not pushing for this guy. I don't care if I get him, to be honest. We already have him, and I can't use him. So there's really zero reason to have an extra space in my vault. So I don't know if we're really going to get him or not. We'll see. But artifact enhancement, we're close. We'll probably finish that one tonight. We only have 15 hours left. Probably finish this tonight to get the extra Ryhab or whatever the hell his name is. We'll probably get him. And then that's it. Summon Rush, we're probably not doing. I got like one or two rewards from it because I was summoning to get my heroes for champion training. That's really about it. So, yep. That's it for today, guys. Yep, I thought there was something else in here that I had to do. Oh, and we are moving along nicely here. I just realized that I need 700 gold medals. It goes from 300 from here. See, look, upgrade. You need 300. Level 6, you need 700 because it goes from silver to gold. I forgot about that changeover, and that sucks. So, yeah, we're at 6. We need to just get 2 more to level 10. So we're going to do magic and spirit, and that's where we're working on. So we're halfway-ish, number 7 on accuracy, and we'll finish these 2 out, and then we'll finish this one out to 10 probably, and then this one out to 10, and then we'll just start kind of fanning across. So, I mean, right there is a couple months of work anyway. So I just want to be ready for it once we fuse Raisin, essentially. We're moving along nice on that. We just need a few more pulls and we'll be good. All right. So that's where we're at right now. We're doing a lot of the stuff for the fusion just to kind of get some extra rewards and some extra heroes to finish up my faction guardians. And trying to work on these faction wars. I mean, I want to pull heroes and kind of set them up to get me through them. That's it. I want to make sure we can get that girl ready to rumble. I want Lydia. I know it's going to take a while. We already have 4 Sylvian Watchers. So we are kind of going to slowly build them as we go to level 50. And then once the faction crypt opens, then we would just throw them in there and see if we need anything extra. And if we have to wait for a new hero to come out, then we have to wait for a new hero to come out. There's nothing I can do about it. I would probably just figure it out, to be honest. I would just use the same 5 heroes and then beef them up so much that I would take gear off my other heroes basically and just beat it. Is essentially what I would do if I couldn't beat it. I would take them off my best heroes and just do it the cheating way. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you guys are enjoy this. I hope you guys are enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is it's been fun playing this for now. For almost a year now. We're probably gonna have an anniversary special. We are at what are we at now? Here we go. Here. Progression rewards. No, we don't want progression rewards. We want login. So here we go. We just got here. So this was 360 days was yesterday. 361, 362, 363, 364, 365. So we're almost there. We may have, if I'm off or have time, I'm going to do an anniversary special. I don't know how special it's going to be, but I'm going to do an anniversary episode. We'll go over everything we did over the last year and just kind of see where we're at and maybe have a New Year's resolution. No, it's not New Year's. It'll be the Mobile Gamer Nerd resolution. All right. So please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your friends, tell my friends, tell your sister, tell your uncle. Yeah, tell the guy at the local liquor store, tell him, hey man, I would like a bottle of Jack and also watch Mobile Gamer Nerd. I don't. He'll probably look at you like, yeah, I got 3 heads, but you know what? It'll be worth it. All right. So this is Mobile Gamer Nerd. You guys